Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to complete the Unite Superion with the Fence Project Upgrade Kit. So first off, we got the white feet and hand sets. They're identical in every way from what we've already seen. The only difference is that they painted the gun silver this time, rather than just leaving it straight black or straight purple. So that's it. There's nothing else, so we're not going to focus on these because we've already looked at them. There's nothing here to really be like, oh my god, this is amazing, piece of equipment. It is what it is. And like I said before, as cool as this is, I kind of wish they would have just been one solid piece, and just worked this joint out to be a little bit tighter. Maybe even a ratchet instead of a ball joint. That's it. That's all I would really... that's all it really needed. These guys need guns, but this is not the guns they need. And then you can just take this and you can just plug this in like so. Depends on how you want it. You can have the front here like that. I know that's more G1 accurate, but I think this just looks better for me. I kind of like this being as like the kneecap. That's me. That's not everybody. So that's it for this set. And here is the box. Just this white version. Yep. Nothing spectacular. And then this set, this right here, I feel is way overpriced for what you get. So here's the box. This is like what, $35 something, and you get this piece, this one single piece. It's got a hinge right here, a little bit of paint. That's it. And then you get this head. I mean, are you freaking kidding me? This is all you get in this whole set. This feels like I just got ripped off $35, to be honest. I really don't think this is worth that kind of money. The Minosaur set came with the back piece, or the waist piece that goes from the crotch all the way to the back. It fills out the back and gives them the shoulder plates instead of this. It comes with the new head and comes with the middle piece of the sword. And this is all we get here with this. I mean, this is pathetic. Right now, the rating on this set is 1 out of 10 because I think this is a complete ripoff in comparison to other sets they're selling at the same price point. I don't get it. They could have maybe given us a better gun for the Superion mode. They could have given us that. They could have... let's see, the gun. They could have given us individual guns for the individual bots, just little pistols, something like that. They could have done something more than this. This is pathetic. Anyway, enough on that. So here's the head. It's got a transformation gimmick. The ears can fold down, or the antenna can fold down. I think that's more for transforming him. And you can fold this piece here up, and you can rotate this around, and you have more a G1 toy style face with the blue visor and the no face mask, and that's kind of cool. Is it something that's absolutely awesome? I don't think so. I think they could. What they probably would have done that would have been a little bit better is if they would have given them. Oh, come on, this thing's not wanting to go back in now. They could have just given us the face mask and maybe did on both sides and just maybe rotate the eyes so you can have red or blue. Because there you go. And then as far this one will store into the same place where the combiner chest goes. As for this, you can plug this into his forearm. It looks stupid as shit. I mean, not that the back part of the gun looked any better, but this, it's stupid. And I have not figured out how to attach this into jet mode. I guess you could probably like take it and maybe plug it in here if you want to do that, but it looks stupid. I just I don't think this is worth $35. I really don't. But let's go ahead and get this all attached. So what you want to do is get your screwdriver and take the head off. Trying to get this thing out is kind of a pain. There we go. So you take that off. Plug this back together. I'm gonna wait to screw this back in together, and I'll show you why, or tell you why later. So here's the different head sculpts here. You know, it's for me, it's kind of a toss-up on which one's better. I mean, this one seems a little bit sharper with the paint, and it's got solid antenna, but this one still looks really cool. I like how this one, you can almost see that this face mask is just a plate added on. It looks like they sculpted a regular face underneath it, or you know, designed it so that it looked like there's a regular face underneath it, where this is just the mask. So it's kind of a toss-up on which one you want. And then to attach it, you just clip it on, and then you can. It doesn't hold very well at all. It does not clip in very well at all. So you can barely do anything with it without it falling apart. And then you can just store it back in there. But now you have the holes because the antenna don't quite fit in there. So, yeah. All right, so let's get him into combine mode here. So you want to pull the chest piece out like so. Rotate this up. Flip his head back in. Flip the hands back. They could have also, you know, made like some kind of filler for the forearms here, just to give them a little extra girth. I think that would have been worthwhile. I want to plug that in there. Like so. All right, and then flip the antenna up. All right, and then the way this thing works is you don't want this all the way folded up, but you also don't want to fold it all the way down. The instructions aren't the clearest on that. You want it kind of halfway, and then what you do is you take this, and this will clip into the top up here, kind of behind the old chest. You kind of flip that in right there, and then this will come down, and this will tab in. Hold on. Let's try to move this up here. yeah, the instructions aren't the clearest on this. It's not difficult to figure out on your own by any means whatsoever. There we go. And then this, there's two little tabs back here that will flip back there. It's not the most secure fit, but it works. And there you go. You got a bigger chest, which actually looks nice. I do like that. The reds don't quite match, but that's probably because this is a higher quality figure than what this was going for. I think this is more designed for the Hasbro set. Head rotates left and right, looks up and down. It seems to be holding on fine right now, so that's good. And let's get them combined, shall we? So just clip those in. And see, this guy's already more stable because he doesn't have to have the A stance. If you have the A stance, that's when things start getting a little unstable with these feet. If it's straight up and down, he seems to work just fine. And not that you can see anything that I'm just doing here. But yeah, he stands a lot better with these feet if you can go straight up and down. And I haven't decided on which head I like better. Because I still do like this head, and I like how it doesn't fall off. But at the same time, if I'm going to leave him in combine mode, that looks just fine, I think. I'd say, though, if you're happy with the mask face, and you've already purchased that, what was it, like $6 antenna upgrade that was being sold online that I reviewed a while ago. If you already have those, and you're happy with this head sculpt, there's no purpose for you to redo it. As a matter of fact, the head's a little bit bigger, so it might fit the body a little bit bigger now that the chest is bigger. It's one of those things, it's like, I don't understand why I don't get where this price comes from. I mean, you bulked up the chest a little bit for $35. So, but throwing that aside, let's talk about the actual figure and the completed set, because this is awesome. I like this thing. Do I think that chest is worth $35? No, but overall it does still look great. I think this thing is absolutely awesome. So let's do some size comparisons. Here he is with Combine Wars Deluxe. So I think that's about right. I guess it really depends on where you want Superion in your scales. There he is with the Legends. That looks good. Prime. Looks good. Scrapper. Looks alright. Here he is with the MP Soundwave. Things get questionable there. MP Sideswipe. Looks alright. Here he is with the Fans Project Bruticus, which, that's where we kind of start falling apart here with good combiner scale. Superion, some people say Superion should be bigger than Bruticus. I think they should be about the same height, personally. So this doesn't quite work. Here he is with the Takara Fall Cybertron Bruticus, which again isn't quite the same, but that's what happens when you use 5 Deluxes as opposed to 4 Deluxes and Voyager. Here he is with Devastator, who is about half a head taller. Still got some more mass in him. So that looks good. I like that scale. Here he is with the Predaking. Again, Predaking's about a little more than half a head taller. Almost a head taller. So that looks good. I like that. We're losing people. And here he is with the Minnesota. Now, the Minosaur, because of the way the upgrades work on Minosaur, he does look a little bit bulkier than Superion. But at the same time, I like them being about the same size, but that's actually kind of how I prefer. He's more bulkier because he's more like, he's a big tank type troop. And he's more slender because he's more agile and he flies around a lot faster and he does all the aerial stunts. So all in all, I think the Perfect Effect, or first off, the United set is gorgeous. I love it. The Perfect Effect hands and feet work perfect with this set. I highly recommend those. The upgrade set with the chest and the head, well, I like the extra bulk on the chest and the waist. That it's not quite the right red, so it kind of doesn't look quite right. But then again, that might just because I have a better version of the figure than what they were going for. So maybe they'll release an updated one. And the head, it's decent, but like I said, it's not infinitely better than this one, like the Minosaur head was. And the cost of the set is at I think this set should be $15. Honestly, I mean, even Crazy Devi, their Superion head for the original G1 figures was only like, I think 10 or 15 when it first came out. It's on clearance down to 6 now, but even them, and they were always overpriced. So I'm not. The only thing I could think of is maybe that this set costs them more than $35 to make, so they're losing money on this set, and maybe they're trying to recoup the cost on this set. I don't know. I honestly think this chest upgrade is not worth the price. Easy skip for me. Unless you absolutely must have this thick chest. It looks good, but it's not perfect. So yeah, there you go. All in all, it's a gorgeous set when all things are said and done. I think it's great. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Altogether, 9 out of 10. Even with the overpriced chest and head, and the not quite right reds there. Overall, I still think this is a 10, or a 9 out of 10. The hands look great on this figure. The feet look great on it. The paint schemes of the Unite guys, they're so good that it actually, I feel like I'm insulting them by leaving them in this mode. But I think this is one of the best Superions we've got right now. I know a lot of people love the TFC one, but I think that I played with that one. I reviewed that one. While I think it's decent, I think this one's a little bit better because it just feels more like the real deal to me. So it's night and day here, because this thing's not worth it, but this thing is more than worth it. Like, this set here is not worth it by itself, but if you buy the whole thing all at once, then it's worth the price. because you're spending $210 for a Superion that looks like this. $240 when everything's all said and done, or $250 when everything's all said and done, because I'm going to buy the Wings of Uranus set and get the better gun and the pistols, and probably buy another set of the Unite Warriors Superion, just because I think those guys look great, and I want to have them individual emotes. Eventually, the plan is to have combined and individuals. I don't know if what I'm doing with the Minosaur here. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm probably going to end up getting the Fans Project one at some point again, because this thing just doesn't work. Does not work. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, Superion looks good. I like him.